Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kevin here, and welcome back to another World of Tanks video. Today's video is going to be pretty short, not going to be a lot of gameplay in this video because it is a leak information video. Now, a lot of times when I watch these kind of videos, it's usually somebody with like a very, clickbait title and thumbnail, and then it's some like ridiculous Photoshop image that they found on the internet just to get views. I don't like doing that because I think that's a pretty cheap thing to do, so I wanted to get some conclusive evidence before I made any video about like anything getting leaked. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and I can show you guys exactly some good evidence here. So starting off here, what exactly am I talking about? I'm talking about the PS4 version of World of Tanks being leaked on Sony's website. This was on the Japanese version of the website. Now, there is a Tokyo Game Show happening in a few days here. Right now it's the 15th. I think it happens on like the 19th or maybe it ends on the 19th, one of the two. And on their website, essentially, there was some World of Tanks information. So let's go ahead and pull up the image of the website here. And basically, the website, I don't know any Japanese, so I don't know what it's saying. You can see it says PlayStation, it says World of Tanks with the logo. But the main part here is that the fact that it was on the PS4 website and that there are some screenshots. So let's go ahead and check out the screenshots here on the website image. So basically, the screenshots. The first four are really not that amazing. I mean, you see the PS4 logo in the bottom left-hand corner of the screenshot. Anybody could do that. It could be very easily photoshopped. The one credible thing out of these images here is definitely the fact that it looks like the Xbox One. And anybody could take the HUD off on the Xbox One to do this. But at least it looks like the Xbox One, because from what I believe I know, is that the Xbox One PS4 graphics are pretty damn similar when it comes to these sort of screenshots and stuff. So at least it looks more like, in the Xbox One, if it's a next gen or now current gen comparison there. So that is at least credible. But the last image is definitely the image that I want to talk about here. So we have the garage of the supposed PS4 client here. And the main thing I want to talk about is the PlayStation 4 controller buttons. At the bottom you see battle, open details, upgrade. It looks pretty legit. The buttons are on there pretty well. You have the X, triangle, square. Rest of the options are all in the PS4 format. At the top of the tank it says press X to roll out. PS4 logo once again in the bottom left hand corner. In the top right though, you see that there's like, I don't know what that says. It says like 3 or 8 players online, which is good. I'm glad somebody who, if they did Photoshop it, didn't leave like the 10,000 or a few thousand that would be on Xbox One. That'd be a little ridiculous. So I'm glad that it's under like 10, so it seems more realistic if it is indeed true. Because obviously, if it's a PlayStation 4 like beta or demo, really, it would at least look or have less than like 10 people on it. It's obviously not out yet. I don't know how far they are in the creating of the game. So would it look this polished? I think it would. I don't know how much different they would really need to make it compared to the Xbox One version. Obviously, it's a different platform, but in reality, it's pretty much the same game, just different formats for the PS4. That's what it is. So yeah, that screenshot there, it looks pretty good, looks pretty legit. I hope it's legit because I would like to see the guys who have PS4s get on the game because more players is just a better experience overall. Yeah, so that screenshot there, I think it's legit, looks legit. I want to know what you guys think about that screenshot in particular though. But that's not really the only thing that I have here. I'm not just gonna get some screenshots here and say, oh, it's leaked. No, I'm not that naive. But let's go ahead and see what else we have here to look at. So, like I said, the last screenshot's pretty convincing, but still could be pretty easy to Photoshop that. Not easy, but pretty hard. But still, let's go ahead and move on to more conclusive evidence. So, Rita Gamer, who is I think she has like 27,000 subscribers on YouTube. She runs a blog, I believe, that has like a lot of updates on World of Tanks. She's very credible. She knows what she's talking about, and she wouldn't lie about it. Or, I think she wouldn't lie. She wouldn't. And basically, on one of her blog posts the other day, she said this: Serb, who is a lead game designer at Wargaming, has confirmed that World of Tanks will be released on PlayStation. There is no estimated date, but sources indicate that this will happen in the next year. PlayStation is the only niche that World of Tanks hasn't implemented yet. This was expected to happen. So, like I said, she is very credible. but I wish I wish I knew what she was talking about when she said that they confirmed it, or Serb did, who I said is the lead designer at Wargaming. I wish I knew exactly how he said it. He doesn't have a Twitter, I believe, so I don't know what it was over how he said it, live conference. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, I wish I knew what it was. And but she does, and she's a very credible person, so I'm not gonna try to say she's wrong. Because this was gonna happen either way. PS4, it was pretty much gonna happen. It was more or less a sort of thing of when it's gonna happen. So it looks like maybe we could get the Tokyo Game Show thing happening soon, because that's when the announcement could be at, is for the Tokyo Game Show, like I said, coming up in a few days here. So maybe it will happen at that. I'm not sure. Who knows? But it looks like it's coming out quite soon. But it's good that we at least know that it is coming out from this information and evidence. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, it was a short one, just some information about what is hopefully going to be the PS4 version coming out sooner or later. If you enjoyed it, a like's always appreciated. Shout out to Rita Gamer for just letting me take that from her blog post and the article that I read. Yeah, so hopefully this does get announced. And if it does, cool. Congrats, PS4 guys. And hopefully maybe the PS3 guys can get it eventually too. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.